honestly, I'm gonna just keep it on it. I'm gonna just give Kendrick his credit for being a genius. Like this is
Yo, what it do, y'all? It's BBL Drizzy second in command, coming at you live from the palace. Uh, my room. Yeah, we all know the truth, don't we? Drake lost that shit, right? Drizzy lost. He just got to take the L on the chin. But I kind of think that there were certain mistakes that he made during the battle, throughout the battle, that were subtle, right? They were subtle, but they led to him losing. Like it was a direct correlation between these mistakes and him losing the battle. That and of course Kendrick Lamar, obviously, right? I think the first mistake that Drake made was going on like the defensive, man. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I think that him going on the defensive, right, instead of coming at Kendrick, berating him, coming up with like new allegations, and I'm talking about after Not Like Us, right? Because Drake was on the offensive. When he dropped Family Matters, that was an offensive track. And then Kendrick decides he's going to drop Meet the Grams. Kendrick decides he's going to drop Not Like Us. And suddenly, Drake is backpedaling. Drake's on the defensive now, right? He's no longer in that position of power. I think that his judgment right there was clouded because of what Kendrick said, bro. I think when Kendrick called him a pedo, called that nigga a pedophile, right? Shot out those allegations. He started going on the defensive because automatically you want to clear those allegations up. That's instinctual, especially if you didn't do that type of shit. We don't know if these are true or false. I'm just saying, if you didn't do that type of shit, you definitely don't want that type of attention on you. And I think that came back to bite him in the ass, bro. I think that he should have went on the offensive. Because if you think about it, there's no good way to say I'm not a pedophile. Like, all right, so in the hard part 6, he was basically saying this Epstein shit was the angle that I expected. That's a direct quote from that song. Why would he say that? Why would anyone say that? Why would you expect that? What would possess you to think that, bro? Why? God, that is such a nutty line. Why would he say that, bro? Oh, that's like admitting, yeah, nigga, I knew you. Yeah, bro, I knew you were gonna go for that. Why? Why would you say that, bro? If I was fucking young girls, I promise I would have been arrested. I'm way too famous for the shit you just suggested. Bro, Epstein, you literally just mentioned him beforehand. R. Kelly, Bill Cosby. Like, there's so many, bro. You're not too famous. You're not too famous, my guy. People have been getting away with this shit. People in places of power have been getting away with that fucking creepy, disgusting shit for so long. And usually it flies under the radar. You saying I'm too famous to be a pedophile does not work in your favor, bud. This is why I'm telling you, these subtle little moments, these little lines, is like, because obviously you want him to defend himself to some angle, but you don't want, not like this. There's better lines, bro. He definitely wrote this shit. I'll tell you what, they was in that writer's room like, go ahead, cause we're done. You got it. Hey, man. Anyway, secondly, the way I think that he handled, right, this whole planting information angle, right? And I'm not saying that he planted obviously, no one would plant pedophile allegations against themselves. That's fucking dumb. If he did that, yeah, it's raps for you, buddy. It's raps for you, my friend. You should be kicked out. You should be hung. Why are you planting pedophile allegations against yourself, man? But for the daughter angle, right? Let's say he did plant that information. I think that the reason that no one cares whether or not the information was planted is because no matter what, right, bro? No matter what, No one cares about the truth when the lie is more entertaining. When the lie is more entertaining, nobody gives a fuck about the truth. It's just a fact. Especially when the public opinion is already against you after that song. People aren't like, oh yeah, Drake definitely planted that shit. Some people are, sure. But for the majority, bro, there's still people out here looking for a man's daughter on Twitter. I see people talking about, yo, Drake really had a daughter? Still. After he said those allegations were false. After he said he planted them himself. I'm telling you, bro, like in the age that we live in, it's almost like going this whole angle of, oh, we planted information so you look like a clown using it against me. People don't care about that, Driz. You're out of touch. Niggas don't care. More lies, the better. That's really how they operate, bro. This whole planting information shit does not work if no one believes you planted it, and B, the public perception around the information that you planted, right, is that there's like a little bit of truth to this lie. All right, so immediately you start to think, right, Pusha T already unveiled before that Drake had a kid, right? He already unveiled it. It was that whole big moment. Drake never came back, blah, blah, blah. Adonis was unveiled to the world, right? So it's that much more believable for people to think, oh shit, Kendrick's unveiling Drake has another kid. Even if it's a lie, bro, even if you planted it, people are almost inclined to believe it, and it's working against you. I'm telling, dog, there's like these little mistakes that he like made instead of just like coming at him like in it from a different angle or something like that. They just worked against him. What do you mean planting information in a beef, nigga? No one gives a fuck if it's planted, bro. Genuinely, no one cares. Niggas is actually making fun of him for suggesting that he planted the information. That's crazy, bro. Really thought, yeah, this is gonna... Oh my god, he just be taking L's, bro. What happened to mans? This is crazy. Lastly, this one happened earlier in the battle, and it's kind of like a toss-up, because I know some people were saying they like this track. I personally didn't like it, and it's for the reason that I'm gonna give. Now, when I say AI, what do you immediately think of, bro? You think fake, right? You think inauthentic, right? Now, for someone who already was earlier in his career accused of using ghostwriters and being inauthentic, right? Even if they wrote the verses for the AI, even if they wrote their own verse on that track, everything, immediately you hear AI and you think inauthentic, right? You think, this has this layer of inauthenticity to it. I can't gel with it. I can't vibe with it. Because that's how I felt immediately. I don't want to hear Pac spitting in the modern day, my guy. I don't want to hear that shit right now. And I definitely don't want to hear it from AI. Like, I just don't want to hear an AI Pac or Snoop, bro. That's the craziest shit to me. Because I would rather have heard Drake talking from their perspective. I would rather he spit, like, whatever bars he was going to come at Kendrick from their perspective, instead of him forcing this AI garbage. TaylorMade is the worst diss out of all of them. Family Matters is probably up there, you know what I mean? It's like number 2. Like, it's probably the second best diss out of all of them. But TaylorMade has got to be the worst. It's trash. It's just... It just felt forced, right? And if you're already a rapper, who I said, people already think that you have this like layer of like, you're lacking in authenticity, and it just feels like you using AI there is just the wrong move. Like, people are just gonna continue to question you as an artist, your character, like, who really are you? It ties into that whole identity angle that Kendrick was going for, bro. I'm telling you, like, these 3 things that he did, like, really came back to bite this nigga in the ass. He does not get it. Niggas is like, oh, Hard Part 6 is fire. No, it's not. Bro was defending pedo allegations the whole time. That is ass. like that's garb. Stop. That's garb. As much as I expected from this man in the battle, bro, from like just because Drake has been in other beefs before, I expected way more out of him, bro, and buddy let me down. I'm not gonna lie to you. All this shit coming to light, everything is just God, bro. Kendrick, he really did man's dirty, man. All right, yo. That's all I have. That's all I really had to say, man. I'll see y'all. Peace.